Guys, I caught one in the wild. I spoke to this
I got one in
anti-vaxxer
the wild.
on the phone for 2 hours. I was trying so hard to not sound drunk because I was like, I know that I'm correct and I know that you are so wrong. It was the most fucked conversation. Okay, so I'm like, I want to get him on the podcast to show you all how fucking batshit this logic is. He was like, yeah, I also just think that like it doesn't work. Like actually it's a negative efficacy. You're more likely to get COVID. And I was like,
How
what?
are you more likely to get COVID?
Babes, the reason there are more cases, if everyone is vaccinated, there is a higher chance someone who gets COVID is gonna be vaccinated just by numbers, just by population statistics. Like, babe, how many are dying? How many being hospitalized? They are more likely to be unvaccinated. So then I was like, okay, let's say you're correct. Let's say it increases your chances of getting, babe, 2 hours, me drunk.
Yeah, I can see
2
that.
fucking hours on the phone. I tried to call people afterwards to be like, this is so fucked, but everyone was asleep. Then I was like, okay. So, but you understand that like the government are paying, like we're like losing money and we're also locking down, like not just for funsies, like because we're losing GDP growth and stuff. And he was like, yeah, but Scott Morrison is being made to do that. And I was like, by whomst? Who? The UN. So what do the UN get out of us being vaccinated and having more likely of a chance to get COVID? The UN are being forced to as well. By who? Guess who?
The lizards?
Well, Jeff Bezos.
Close.
Yeah. And there's a cabal and the Rockefellers. And I was like, that is anti-Semitic. I was like, are you part of QAnon? I was like laughing. I was like, babe, do you really think that Jeff Bezos is going to spend his time doing this when he just wants to go for joyrides in space in his penis rocket? Jeff Bezos, what the fuck? And I was like, are you like, he's like, there's a huge divide in the elite and the poor. I'm like, oh, cool. So you're anti-capitalist. And he was like, no, I'm pro-capitalist. I'm like, well, that's capitalism. Then he was like, oh, Bill Gates has to do with that. I was like, oh, fucking course. I was like, I said to him, but I was being nice. I was like, I just want to let you know, like, you're part of QAnon. And I think you need to look up, like, what you believe and where it's coming from because I can guarantee it's all anti-Semitic QAnon bullshit. Then he was saying Bill Gates. This is the kicker. I was like, okay, so why would Bill Gates want us all to die when we buy his products? What the fuck are you talking about? Well,
I'm waiting.
Well, Bill Gates's grandfather, before the Spanish flu,
Oh my God.
was involved in vaccine research.
Oh my God.
And I said, okay,